Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel. It is match preview for our game on Boxing Day at home to Nottingham Forest. We are back at home this time, and let's get another win at home because our home form has been really, really fantastic as of late. So, yeah. Guys, you know the usual drill. If you enjoyed tonight's show, remember to hit the thumbs up. It does keep us up those search results. So please do hit the likes. And please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really, really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, smash that subscribe button. Completely free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. 1 hour way to 2K subs. We're on our way there. Help us get there. Your support is always appreciated as always. And of course, the bell notification will let you know whenever a live show or pre-recorded video does take place on the day as well. So please do remember to hit the notification bell to let you know what is coming up. And if you want to donate, the channel super chats are available. And of course, if you want to consider becoming a member for just 99p a month, just hit the join button and you'll be put into the next prize draw as well that we do on this as well. Of course, it's just me the day. Mason's unfortunately having to work on this Christmas Eve. And yeah, and of course, I'm going to be busy for the rest of the day. So that's why it's an early preview for today as well. Well, we'll dive into a few comments that have come in as well. Good morning, Pete. Good evening, morning, Ian. I hope you're well. Chris, good morning, Pete. We will win 3-0 on Boxing Day. Likes to see you've got the optimism that it could be a very comfortable win when we do take on these and explore the Northeast. Morning, Pete. We need to be Forest. We do. We certainly do. I believe we will do so as well. So, yeah, the game, we're back at home, which is great. And I believe we will beat these at home as well. Of course, the first game for Forest under Nuno didn't go according to plan, did it? They did lose 3-2 to Bournemouth. They were reduced to 10 men as well. But I've got to say, it was a scandalous second yellow card, I've got to say, for Willy Bolly. He's got to try and clear the ball away. He's accidentally caught the person. And for him to be second yellow carded like that is ridiculous. Completely and utter ridiculous. So that is a big kick in the balls for Forest, you will do. But Forest have just been very, very poor as of late. Of course, as I mentioned, first game under Nuno didn't go to plan. Steve Cooper was relieved of his duties as well. And they were just on a downward slope at the moment. And you're thinking if Forest needed to get needed to get points on the board, you think if Bournemouth would have been the one to get it. And he came up short on the first game with the new manager as well. So that's why I believe we will win on Boxing Day against these. I believe we will. And because we've been on a really good winning streak at home as well, of course. I don't think we've lost there since Liverpool at home. And I'm pretty sure we've won every game pretty much after that as well. So, yeah. Over and over again, Rich, hope you're well. Merry Christmas, Pete, you as well, mate. Hope you have a great one as well. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. And White Trail Morning, Pete, hope you are as well. But yeah, St James's Park will be packed out on Boxing Day as well. Full crowd house, and we will get behind our side like we always do on the match day, which is what the players really, really need as well. Of course, we need to forget about that absolutely shower of shite performance yesterday against Luton away. I mean, that was inexcusable, and we need to really rectify that for Tuesday. 100% we need to, because they've got to look at that and think that was completely unacceptable, that performance, and we need to massively turn that around as well for Tuesday, which I believe we will, because, again, how good we've been at home as of late as well. So, yeah. So, yeah. To me, I think we need to make some rotations within the team. I think Miggy needs to be taken out the side for me. I'm just getting sick of these rubbish performances from him. And this is not just a couple of games. This has at least have been a few games in a row, in my opinion. And he needs taken out the side. If we've got to play Tino there, then fair enough. But Miggy is just not performing at the moment. And what is going on there? Where's the one we had from last season? This season, he's going absolutely backwards, in my opinion. He really, really is. And he needs to be taken out the side. Play Tino there. He can play there, in my opinion. But Miggy, take him out for the moment, because something's not going right at the moment as well. I mean, Lascelles, I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but I think we're fine in terms of centre-back roles. We've got our two best centre-backs in Sharon Botman, and I believe they both will start on Tuesday as well. So I think we're fine there, in my opinion. Trippier, I think he probably will keep his position. I thought it was a much better performance than it has been as of late as well. So I think Trippier is going to keep in there. Midfield 3, hopefully, again, we're short on options are there as well, so it might have to be possibly Longstaff, Miley, and of course Bruno in there as well. Unless we got Joe Linton come back. I heard there was rumours that Joe Linton could have been back, possibly for this game, but now I'm hearing it could actually now be Liverpool as well, but we'll wait and see. Eddie, we'll get more on Eddie Howe's press conferences about this, but we need Joe Linton in that midfield, and we need his strength and ability, and that's what we'll be missing. And in a way as well. So it'll be another grind. Forest already had a bit more spirit, but we've enough if we graft in Eddie drops who needs drop. Yeah, absolutely. Good morning. Away the mags up you well. Tino performances could warrant him to play, and he could easily fit down that side. I agree, he could. He's done that before against Dortmund, and he did all right there. Is he losing his king title with our away form? We need to sort this away form out. Eddie needs to look back at last season and think, why are we not going with that mentality from last season? This one, is it down to the fatigueness? But a lot of people said that shouldn't now become an excuse now, because the fact is, it was Luton away. The team we had should have been capable of beating Luton, and it was all over the place. It was really, really all over the place. And it's not good enough. And this has been really, really worry this away form, because that could be the difference of us getting to Europe come the end of the season. And we could come up short if this away form continues. We know we need other players in. We really, really do. But this away form needs sorting out completely. I'm rough as fuck this morning. It's Newcastle's fault. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. And not to mention the fans, they wouldn't have got back till a tiny bit late, considering Luton is quite far down the country as well. So they would have been back. They would have been back quite late at night. So we played as though we were Manchester. Bruce, it felt that way in a way as well, didn't it? It really, really felt that way because of how bad it was. I mean, it was Luton Town. The fact is, Ross Barkley and Andros Townsend had an absolute field day against a lot of our players as well. So this is why we need to sort it out for Tuesday as well. For me, Isak, I think I look to be starting him for this game. It's just Callum Wilson has played full 90 minutes for the past few games, and I just have that slight worry he'd be due another muscle injury at some point. And Isak did very, very well when he come on. He scored with unfortunately offside. I still disagree that goal to me should have counted, because you can't give arms in an offside position, in my opinion. But the way Isak, that looked like the Isak I thought of how he was when we got him at the football club. So to me, I'd be looking to start Isak and just give Callum Wilson a bit of a rest, because I just don't want Callum Wilson picking up another muscle injury, because he'll be out for another few weeks at least. So, yeah, GSM will be spitting teeth. No, exactly. And he is making choices and playing football like a manager, scared of the sack like some England managers. He needs to look at this and sort this away from out. I do trust Eddie, and I hope he stays here for as many, many more years to come. But this something needs sorting out, and that is our away form, and it's been a real cause of concern as well. But as I mentioned, we are at home, and we definitely should have enough to be Forest on the day as well. Of course, they're not going to be sky having confidence after losing to Bournemouth as well, and they've got to travel all the way up as well. And yeah, it's going to be a canny bit of a journey up for them as well, particularly with there being a really early kickoff as well, 12:30 as well. So, but yes, so as I mentioned, these are who I like to see come in the side. I think Isak should come in and that stick Tino down on the right hand side in attack as well, because Mickey's just He's just not performing at the moment. He really, really isn't for me. I remember stream back in August, and we said about Firepap. I think a strike is as important as a midfielder in the January, I believe so. As well, we do need that extra striker, whether it's a loan. We could do with another midfielder because we're still missing Willock, we're still missing Anderson, and of course Tonali kind of play for the rest of the season as well. So even if we got one on loan, that wouldn't be so bad in a way as well. That result would have given Sunderland a plan on how to win. It would have been, but tell you what, it was a very, very not so good way for Michael Beale in his first game in Sunderland at home to Coventry, where they got absolutely trounced 3-0. So, but again, there's a lot of our fans who are already going into the Stoddy game as well because of how awful our away form is at the moment. So, and when that needs to change, particularly when it's going to be the derby coming up as well. So, yeah. But I'm glad we are at home for Tuesday as well. I don't think we've had an away game, a home game at home for quite some time now. So that's great. And we've got one at home, but I believe we will win quite comfortably in this game as well. Of course, Chris Wood makes his return against our former club as well. We've got to keep an eye out on him, but I know there's a lot of fans saying, why did we get rid of him? He just didn't shoot the way we played, and that was unfortunate as well. So, yeah. But we got to keep an eye on him because Forest have got some bad players within their side as well. I think that, what do you call him? It's a Peters White, former Wolves player. I think a really good player for them as well. I think they are missing some as well. Of course, they'll be without Bolly. As well because of his second yellow card. And I don't think you can appeal on second yellow cards as well. I keep forgetting Awanyoni. I keep butchering his name up, but I think he's missing for them as well. So again, Forest are missing some players as well. I hear that we're not questioning ourselves now. Yeah, we need to in terms of the away form. But home form, it's been really, really good. Since Liverpool, we've run every home game apart from that as well. So, yeah, and that's why we've been so good at home as well. So, we need Julian to hold the ball in midfield, and the ball's running into our defence way too quick, and they are left to constant attack. Absolutely. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I've got yesterday's shite game. Forest is a must-win game because I can't see us winning a game in January. Liverpool, we kind of play like that away at Liverpool. That's going to be hard. In my opinion, that's going to be so difficult, and we cannot turn up like we did against Luton, or it'll be a cricket score in terms for Liverpool. So we just need to start going there and just playing like how we were last season. Why are we going away from that? I don't know. And the fact is, we've got a canny bit of time off. We've got at least another week, pretty much, to get prepared after the Forest game. So I don't see. FFP was twisted to stop us, and it's working. Do you know what? Yes, it has, because we would love to have had the extra players and spend a little bit more money, but we know FFP is really, really haunting us in the minute. That is the dark cloud. And again, our previous owner takes full responsibility for that because of what he didn't do, the shit sponsors he was bringing in, and just 14 years of letting this club run into the ground as well. And it's taken a lot to get it fixed and repaired again. And that is definitely one of the main issues, cause of concern. The injuries, it's one of these, unfortunately, as well, in a way as well. But yeah, FFP is definitely the main one. But we do look at some of these performances and think we should have had enough to go out there and at least be winning, particularly Luton Town, in my opinion, as well. So, well, yeah, let us know, who would you bring into the side, guys? Who would you take out within the side as well? What Eddie Howe needs to do as well. Of course, we'll get more to find out who else could be back as well. We'll wait and see. Is the Super League our only chance of a fair crack? This European Super League, this year I don't want this European Super League, in my opinion. It's just, it's just all about greediness, and the fans ends up suffering at the end of the day. Yeah, Chris said I would take Miggy out the side and play Tino there. Yep, good idea. Miggy, you can't just keep watching these performances week in, week out from Miggy. It's been really, really all over the place. No to a Super League, says Ian. Fair enough. Yep, I can understand why. Because our owners they could easily go and look for new sponsorship to help us generate more money. Of course, Sellers good. We've got Adidas back now as well, and it wouldn't surprise me if the club was be looking to get other ones as well. I can't see them letting us in the Super League because if it's no FFP, we'll spoil their pathetic plans. Yeah, totally agree. Nah, I don't want that at all. Definitely don't want that at all. And the owners will want to think of the fans more as well. So, yeah, I don't want FFP as well. But yeah, so as I mentioned, who I like to see come in, I think I'd stick Tino down the right-hand side in attack, and I think I'd put Isak up top as well in the middle and just take Wilson out because I don't want to get another muscle injury as well. I think the rest has to stay this. Botman's going to start the game, no doubt about that, because I don't know what will happen with Jamal Lascelles. I mean, can you really come back from that in the space of a couple of days? I really much highly doubt it, in my opinion. So Botman and shared centre-backs, so our two best centre-backs as well. Burns starting left back. Of course, the midfield three is staying the same, but Longstaff's got to up his game because that wasn't good on Saturday as well. And Miley, hopefully he gets a lot more minutes on the side as well, because it was really, really strange on why he came off. Gordon needs a rest. Put Isak in. Could you put Isak on the left? I think Gordon's probably going to play at this rate because of who we got. And I have that risk with Callum Wilson picking up another injury, which is why I play Isak through the middle this time. Hopefully Gordon manages to pick up a little bit more fitness as well, because he's been really, really good. There's no way of beating Liverpool, Man City, Liverpool and Villa. My fear for how he's going down the Southgate route, picks his favourites. He needs to stop doing that as well. Really needs to stop doing that as well. I don't want it, but when they want to make money, they'll make it. They've a long history of ignoring fans' wishes. But look how our owners have been really, really fantastic with us. They've been really, really honest from the day they came in when they took over this club. But they want to think of their fans more as well. And there's other ways to get money generated in the club as well. There will be, certainly will be. Let's see. So, yeah. But we'll go back to our hopeful because it has been really, really fantastic. I mean, we've only lost to Liverpool in the Premier League at home. Of course, we look at that and who we've beaten after that. Of course, we've beaten Brentford at home. Of course, we've beaten Burnley as well. And who else have we beaten after that as well? We've beaten Arsenal as well, Manchester United, Chelsea as well. So we've done very, very well at home as of late. Fulham as well, we've beat them as well. So I'm glad it's going right for us at home. And that's why a lot of us will be favouring us to get the win. Get the stack up and in front of the Gallagher when. I'm not sure when that's supposed to be done. I think there's work starting to get done on it from what I've been hearing. Super League is dead. You can't have it without Premier League teams, and our government has blocked any club joining, rightfully so. Yeah, they did. Absolutely, because they've got to think of the fans as well. Totally got to think of the fans completely. Plus, we'll go through the lineup very, very shortly on what Eddie Howe. And I want to go with what Eddie Howe to me should go with possibly on Tuesday instead of what he's likely to go with, in my opinion, because hopefully a new logo badge next season. Badge, I still love the badge we've got, but it wouldn't surprise me if we were to look into that. Logos, I'm not so sure. But we are getting Adidas, which is a really good thing for next season. And we are ditching Castori come the end of the season as well. So, yeah. So yeah, do let us know, guys, on what Eddie needs to do on Tuesday. Who comes in, who gets taken out the side for me as well, and are we capable of beating Forest at home? Continue this good home form that we really, really have got at this moment of time as well. So yeah, look at how yesterday after the game he looked like a man under pressure. He did, but he needs to tell these players to make sure to turn up, because we never showed up against Luton Town at all yesterday. We really, really didn't. Glad to see Castori go. It's not been the best in terms of how a lot of them don't fit. A lot of how the kit's on fitting people properly. They have to take them back, and people still waiting for stuff to arrive. It's just, yeah. But Adidas coming back in, it does help us with our getting more funds generating to the football club as well. Because Castori, I don't think we're only at least a few million a year, something like that. So it's not an awful lot, is it? Which is the thing. So yeah. Well, I've not really had the problem much with Castori, but I think of others, and if they're not fitting properly, I mean, I can get into the 3XL sizes, but when people have to get the maximum size and it still doesn't fit them, and you really, really feel for them, and you're still waiting for stuff to be delivered, and then to find out that they don't have it in store, it's just, yeah, no wonder it's caused a massive, massive uproar there completely as well. So, yeah. But, yeah, we know 12:30 kickoff. St James's Park will be packed as well. I think Forest will bring a kind of few fans up with them as well. But we should definitely have enough to beat these on Tuesday as well. Really, really should do as well. I do wonder what Ashworth said in the documentary. We will see a dip in form. Maybe it's our way for him. Yep, it is. It was going to be a little bit tougher this season, considering we've had the Champions League as well. We still can't spend loads of money in the window because of FFP and all that. So it was going to be a slightly bit tougher season, but the way we're just turning up in away games is not good enough. I think Forest game is on Prime. Yes, it is. For those who are unable to get to the game is shown live on Amazon Prime as well. So people have got a chance to watch it there as well if they are unable to get to the game on Tuesday. Of course, I'll be at the game on Tuesday as well. So, yeah, looking forward to getting back into St James's Park as well. So, yeah. And there will be a full house as well. So, yeah. Yeah, then. But what do we need to do again on Tuesday, guys? Do let us know down in the live chat to make sure we get those 3 points, because we really could do with them. Otherwise, we don't want to be cut adrift in terms of trying to finish. We're sitting in 7th at the moment because West Ham won yesterday, but that was a perfect opportunity to go back into 6th. And that game was just absolutely a game to forget. An absolute massive game to forget because of how shocking it was. Forest loaned Shelby to Turkey, right? Yes, they did. Because unfortunately, Shelby had a fallout with the previous manager, with Steve Cooper. So, yeah. But I'll be there too, Peter, and don't play Gordon. Who would you play instead of Brian, instead of Anthony Gordon? I mean, the only other choices have got Richie there. Do you really play him there? You've got Lewis Toll. Could he play there? Do you throw Isak out wide and still play Callum up top? It's a tough one. Really, isn't it? It is a bit of a tough one. Say goodbye, says Jan. Con the Patrio for Miggy. Miggy, not good enough. Sean, I think Sean is just... I think Sean will get back to his best. Burn, I don't think there's been anything with Burn. Wilson, I'd still keep Wilson. Why are we not playing Lewis Hall for again? I don't know why. We should be. And he only got a few minutes plus stoppage time yesterday, which was not good enough at all. Which just really was not good enough at all. We should be looking to give Lewis Hall a bit more of an opportunity now, in my opinion. So, I don't get it. Wilson up top replaces Tino replaces Miggy, so you go Isak out left. I'm guessing. Okay. Just you do need Gordon to make those runs. You never know. Gordon may start to get a bit of fitness for the game, a bit more fitness, but you never know. We'll wait and see. But definitely Tino replacing Miggy's a good one for me, so... On a strong transfer window to prove the commitment we do, in a way as well. We do need some players in. We really, really do for reinforcements as well. So, because these injuries are really killing us at the moment. They really, really are, aren't they? And we don't want to continue with these injuries at all, do we? Of course, we've probably not got Bonds back till about late January. We don't know when Willock's going to be back as well. So, yeah. We just want these extra players in. You really, really need to. We'll go for the predicted lineup in just a few minutes. So let us know what predicted lineup you go with, who comes in, who comes out the side, as well when we get to that, as well. And of course, remember to get your score predictions, and at the end as well. And of course, I will read mine. I will do mine towards when we end the show as well. So. Interested to see what people are going to go with for score predictions for Boxing Day. I think Newcastle players that are on loan, their contracts run out next summer, so it's going to be interesting. Ashford need to be ruthless and start slowly replacing these players. Yeah, players come to the end of the contracts, so Dummett, Ritchie, Kraft will be an interesting one whether we keep him, because Kraft's really starting to show that form he had been doing as well. But players like Dummett, Ritchie, of course, yeah, Karius in a way as well. Hendrick is in the final year of his contract. Is Fraser in the final year of his contract as well? So there's players in there that do need to get absolute rid of. We do. Oh no, Fraser's still got. I think Fraser's still got another year left. Actually, damn it. But Hayden hasn't got a future in yet, as I mentioned. Jamal Lewis hasn't got a future anymore. So there is some players coming out of the contract. Gillespie's another one, in my opinion. Manquillo as well. Lascelles would be interested to see what happened with him as well. Give Kraft a start. You could do. In all seriousness, we can sign anyone that collaborate to save our season. Ian would keep Kraft. Kraft has been shown very, very well as of late under Eddie Howe, hasn't he? He was brilliant against Fulham, I thought. He was going nowhere under Steve Bruce, but yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. So we aren't good enough. Miggy Seller, by the way, we have players over 30, so we need to stop replacing them. Well, Miggy's 29 now, isn't he? Kraft was injured. He was playing like Maldini. He certainly said he was, wasn't he? In that game against Fulham, he was outstanding in that game. He really, really was. So but we'll wait and see. So, right then. So we'll start to go through the predicted lineup. What I like to see for Tuesday on Boxing Day against Forest. Formation-wise, keep it 4-3-3. We did change formation when we made the change, but it didn't really work, did it? It wasn't some of those players' natural game as well. So here we go. Right then, starting off in goal, it'll be Martin Dubravka. He hasn't really put a foot wrong now since coming into the side, since Nick Pope is out injured as well. kept us in at times, I thought, against Luton as well. So he's going to stay in goal. Right back, I will actually go with Kieran Trippier. He is at home, and he's done very well at home as of late as well. And we will need his leadership out on the pitch as well. So he'll be captain on the day as well. So it will be Kieran Trippier, I think, to start and for this game. So the comments, yeah, again, 23 and what Longstaff last season was play like Pebble. Nev this season he's down tools. He's shown still a lot of performances in games as well. So, right, centre backs. First of all, Fabian Schär, he'll be playing in the right centre back this time. He's been fantastic this season, Fabian Schär. And we do need him on that pitch as well. I'm glad his ear injury wasn't serious and he came back as well. Alongside him, the Rolls-Royce Sven Botman. We'll definitely start. We need him back in the start lineup as well. One of the best centre-backs as well, so no doubt he will be going in there for me as well. And then left back, I'm going to go with Dan Burn as well. Dan Burn's done well since coming back into the side as well. So I definitely still keep him in there for me, definitely. Still don't know who to start off from both Wilson and Isak. I'm not setting the world on fire. For me, I personally go with Isak and give Callum a bit of a rest. Because I just think Wilson, I don't want him picking any other muscle injuries. And he's played full 90 minutes for the past few games as well. So, okay, so we'll go into midfield now. Starting off with Bruno. Didn't have the best of games on Saturday, but you know how crucial he is to our team. No doubt about that. He really, really is just so important to our side, Bruno. And he definitely plays on Tuesday. Absolutely, he does. Nixie looks a bit like you, Peter. You sure you're not related? How do I look like Miggy? I don't think I look anywhere near like him, Brian. I don't know how do I look like Miggy? Jesus wept. So we're going to next to the midfield. It will be Sean Longstaff. I will keep him in there because he has been doing well this at home as well. So hopefully just Saturday was just a bit of a kick up the bum for him. And he's done very well at home as of late for me as well. So I would keep Sean Longstaff in. And the last one in midfield, got to go with Lewis Miley. He needs to play hopefully longer than what he did against Luton because Lewis Miley, remember the first home game? Well, the last home game, he scored then. We keep this lad in for longer on the pitch. We really, really need to. So Barber, says Patrick. 2 new on the Christmas eels already, lol. You've got the smell. Good grief. I'll send you the picture. God, I'm dreading this, man. We need this away from forwards. Sword says Gordon. Yes, we certainly do. Certainly do. Right, our attacking 3 now. Do you know what? I'm going to go with Anthony Gordon because I don't think we've got anyone else to play there. I want to see Isak more through the middle because I don't want to risk Callum getting another muscle injury. Hopefully, Gordon does pick up a little bit more fitness. And Gordon is, in a way, is just so crucial to our team as well. And so I think Anthony Gordon is going to play on Tuesday. Right, on the right-hand side, I want to make a change. In comes Tino Livramento, take Miggy out. And give Tino a bit more of an attacking role because he can do it there as well. So give him that opportunity. And up front as a striker, Alexander Isak, I'd start him over Wilson. Give Wilson a bit of a rest, in my opinion. And because I thought Isak did very well against Luton when he came on, just shame his goal was ruled out for offside. And I still think it was the wrong decision, in my opinion. Put Peter on the right, do a better job than Mickey. Xmas made for tomorrow, you as well. Go and probably have a great one as well. So that's what I've gone for my terms of starting 11. So in goal, Martin Dubravka at the back four of Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Sven Botman, and Dan Burn. The midfield 3 of Bruno Guimaraes, Sean Longstaff, and Lewis Smiley. In the attacking 3 of Anthony Gordon, Tino Livramento, and Alexander Isak. Should anyhow go with what I've just gone with. If not, do let me know as always. Give Peter the captain's armband. Right, I'm dreading what you've sent me here, Brian. So I'm going to have a look at it. Oh, good God's sake, man, Brian, give over. Eh? Who on earth is that? That looks not like me at all. Is that's definitely not Miggy there. Good grief, man. Oh, Brian, man. Right, okay, people want us to stick it up. Hold on a minute. Right, this is who I've been compared to look like, for fuck. Right, then. Right, this is what Brian's just sent me right here. I'm sorry, like, I mean, really? Does that... Oh, good God almighty. Fuck me. Well, that's not Miggy for a start, as Brian, and good God. Looks like Miggy, but it does a little bit. But I don't know. Put your glasses on, Peter. I've got I've put them somewhere. Jeez. Yeah, but my glasses aren't as big as that as well. Still laughing. Fuck me, man. Good grief. But anyway, let us know again about the lineup I've just went through. Should Eddie Howe look to go with what I've just mentioned? If not, that's Biggie Almiron. Aye, exactly. Miggy after a night on the Bruin. Yeah, does a little bit, doesn't it? But let us know in terms of the lineup. Should Eddie go with what I've just gone through there? If not, who'd you bring in as well? And who'd you take out the side as well? It's always great to get your thoughts. It's always as we do. So, yeah. But God, I'm getting nightmares of that picture now. Cheers, Brian. But yeah, Pillai go for that lineup, shakes it up a tad. It does, yeah. I would say it does. Give players who are not performing a bit of a timeout, like Miggy, for example. This is a few bad performances too many as well, in my opinion. And Forest, have they got much pace in within their side? Got some really good players in their team. But we definitely be having enough to beat these as well. So, Miggy, less gifted sibling. Oh, God. Fuck me, man. Jesus, man. Imagine feeding that boy at your Christmas dinner table. Oh, God. Exactly, yes. Oh, good God almighty. I like to see Tito up for... Yeah, I would like to as well. Give him that attack and roll because he's really, really good at it as well. You had a haircut, that's why, Pete. Wait till it grows back, you'll know what I mean. Yes, I know I've had a haircut because it was all over the place. But Jesus wept. You can't... Miggy, it does look a little bit like Miggy, but there's no way Miggy... That person looks like he's packed on quite a few pounds there. There's no way Miggy has packed that much, would pack that much on in terms of weightness. So, what's happening there? Sorry, guys, I don't know what is happening there. Oh, sorry, there we go. That's better. Sorry, I think the plug slightly came out there, so I think the lights a bit. Hi, Peter. What do you think about the Eddie Howe rumours of being sacked in the summer? I think it's a joke. I don't want Eddie Howe sacked. Really, really don't. Because apparently there's links have been rumours of Jose Mourinho. I don't think Jose Mourinho's got it for the Premier League now. Who else do you look at? I don't know. Is there anyone else better than Eddie Howe you could say at the moment? I'm not sure if there is. Gremlin chubby cheeks, because Eddie Howe's got still a long time in terms of being a manager. The likes of Mourinho and all of that, I don't think I've got much time left on them. And considering Mourinho is managing in Serie A and apparently on the verge of signing a new contract with Roma as well, from what I've been hearing. So there you go. Well, if it's in terms of people wanting Osimhen, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon because unfortunately he signed a new deal with Napoli. So I think we can put that one out the window straight away in terms of him getting a new contract, and in terms of his price tag, will be even higher. I don't want Ten Hag. No chance I want Ten Hag. Oh, no, thank you. He's doing shite in Man United. I think the bloke's an arrogant idiot. Look at the way he's treated. The treatment of some of his players is absolutely disgraceful, i.e. Jadon Sancho being one of them. And look at how many he's having fallouts with other players as well. It's just incredible. So definitely not no to Josie, awful football to watch. It's not great now, is it? It wasn't great at Spurs. Man United, it didn't go according to plan, and this last time at Chelsea certainly didn't go according to plan as well. So, on one Josie football, yeah. I remember some else situation, the thing done when he took over, will qualify for Europe, and the last season done from Europe, 8th in the league, FA Cup winning, got Eddie the sack. I don't want Eddie the sack. Eddie, I still believe in what Eddie will do, but he needs to sort something out in terms of the away form. Home, we've been absolutely fantastic. But just he needs to look back from last season and tell these players to go in with that mentality from last season. And when why are we going away from that? I don't know why. But yeah, but in terms of who've been mentioned, Mourinho, no, I don't think Mourinho's going for the Premier League now. I know Martin suggested, because I was watching Paul's show, that he suggested he doesn't think Eddie Howe's going to be the long term, and he was thinking it could be Roberto Mancini. It's a hard one, that one. Patrick says Keegan's times of management is done now, Patrick. I mean, the bloke's how old now? He's 72 years old. I think Keegan's terms of management is now finished. Of course, Keegan will remember what Keegan done, how great Keegan was, but that time has moved on now, unfortunately. Keegan's not... If he came back in it worked... It did some, worked in the background and did something in the club as an ambassador. That would be great. In terms of management, I don't think he'll be managing anymore. I think Eddie did look frustrated on the sideline at Luton. Yep. He did. You got to know that this away performances, but Eddie Howe should be telling these players that they should be going out and delivering on the pitch, but we're not doing that. And that's why we're coming up short away from home at the moment. So, yeah. Bruce to Man United. That would be so hilarious if that was the case. I probably won't happen, but Jesus, the fact is, you look at, because Bruce hasn't managed for well over a year now, and I think clubs are looking, or just by the looks of it, are just staying away from him because he's that awful of a manager. And yeah, I don't think anyone are being more sensible and are just keeping well away from it. I don't think Al will be in Newcastle manager in 3 years' time. I agree with what people say. Eddie is a transitional manager. I want Eddie out to still be here for many more years. Could Shearer do it again? He tried it and it just didn't go according to plan, did it? Well, the club was already in turmoil then. But Shearer, if it was to go into management, he would have at least done it quite some time ago now. I think he likes doing what he does on Match of the Day. If Shearer came in as an ambassador at the club, that would be good. But if Shearer was to manage, he would have at least done it quite some time ago now. So the thing is, Bruce still has his license, so he probably will work again. But I think anyone's been sensible on it, and I'm not touching him with a bodge pole at all because he's that bad. Stick with Eddie Howe, yeah. I want Eddie to be it because Eddie can't be a top manager. He's got many more years to him. And who says Eddie Howe can't be that top manager? I've loved what Eddie Howe's done with the side. Look at the way he's transformed us. Steve's in the relegation, got in the Champions League. In a way, it was always going to be a difficult season this season. Steve Bruce will bring home the bacon, says, yeah, totally will. Keep Bruce well away. Yeah. This is a message to any club. Keep Bruce well away from your club. I want to succeed at Newcastle, but it's clear the board don't have plans for a new manager. The rumours just won't go away. We don't know what's going on. Bruce is for that Republic of Ireland job. He can hide in international football, says White Trout. Well, that seems to have gone a bit quiet, hasn't it? That seems to have gone quite quiet, in my opinion. So, you don't know what is going on there now, do you? So, yeah. But let's know your score prediction, guys, and I'll do mine towards when we get to start towards the end of the show as well. Are we getting a home win because of how good we're being at home? I think a lot of people will be favouring us for at home. So, yeah. To make sure we get that. And, yeah. Being from Northern Ireland, just praying for a Pete Lol. Oh. It's players we need to change, not the manager. Some of these players we've got to look at and think these need upgrading, definitely. If Eddie loses at Sunday, that will be him done. Can't believe when I'm seeing someone slap me. I hope you're wrong there, Ian. But we need to beat Sunderland 3-1. Pete, I'll get you a calendar of Miggy for you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, someone's going for 2-0 Forest. Oh, that must be. I think we've got a Forest fan in the chat. Either looks like, well, you want to back your side, then that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You will want to back your team to win. So that's fair enough. Ian's going for 2-0, so it won't be that easy. We should have enough to win at home because of how good we've been at home and teams we've put aside as well. Ryan's going 3-0. Bruce's negotiation terms with Republic of Ireland. He wants 3 fried eggs, extra toast, and 6 rashers of bacon, says Beer. Good grief. Beer's going for a 2-0 win. But let us know, can you see any of the players coming back? Can you see Joe Linton making the team for Tuesday? I've not included him. It's just, this was according to the Shields Gazette, which I'm not sure how reliable it is in my opinion, but they've now put Joe Linton to be back for Liverpool instead of Boxing Day, but we'll wait and see. So Peter Lovebird to score Kraft. Oh, that's long gone, man. That's long gone. Because that's been long gone for some time now, that one. So, yeah. That's... White Shirt says maybe I'll make the bench. You could do. You never know. You just never know. But we do need him back in the side. We really do. Because of in terms of his ability, the way he helps controls the midfield as well. And it's just how we can win the ball back as well. It's just, yeah, incredible as well. We all love Nemiel now. I think we do because of the way Eddie's transformed him fantastically well. Fantastic. And he has transformed Emil Kraft into the play he has been. So, yeah. And again, he was just going nowhere under Bruce. Oh, Pete, have you moved on now? Who's the lover now? I've got no one, Brian. I'm happy with the way I am. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Yeah, that all go back to the Four Horsemen shows we used to do. That's where it came from. If anyone hasn't noticed anything, where that started to come, share the love with the 11, says White Trout. Well, yeah. That photo looked like a young Mike Ashley. Jesus wept. Good God Almighty. So, but yeah, let me know if any of yours haven't got your score predictions down. Remember to get those in as well, and you know how you think these score what will be for tomorrow for Boxing Day when we take on Nottingham Forest. Early kickoff, as well, 12:30. So yeah, we haven't had an early kickoff for quite some time now, I believe, have we? Particularly at home. So yeah, we've got one this time. Ashley probably knobbed a clean at St James's Park, and that's his love child. Jesus, wet man. Good grief. Good grief. Oh, there you are. Let's get my score prediction in just a few moments. So remember to get yours in. 3-0, but shit myself. I think because we've been good at home lately, I think a lot of fans are going to feel for it. I'm telling you, Pete, wait till Pete grows his hair, puts his glasses on, he will look like Miggy. Fuck me, man, Brian. How do I look anything like Miggy Almiron? Oh, Jesus, man. Yeah. But anyway. Let's beat this. Let's get the win against Nottingham Forest just to keep Miggy Proudlock. Good grief. Let's get this win on Boxing Day, which is what we really could do with. Keep up this good home form. And that's what we have been really good this year. Newcastle will win Boxing Day as we are really good at home. Yeah, been outstanding from home since then. You're hiding it, Pierre. Good grief, Brian. You've got his right foot. Give it back. Good almighty, man. Jesus wept. I've had all sorts of people lookalikes, and it's just like looking like Miggy. Who else have been told I look like? Oh, so many. So many. Hey, good morning, almighty. So, what happened to your glasses, P? I've still got me glasses. I don't really put them on when I'm doing shows in the house. It's just for when I'm outside, is when I'm just mostly tend to wear them. That's the thing, because it's only when I'm really outside is when I really wear them. That's it. Oh, Brian, no, you are taking the absolute tosh, yeah, man. You can, no offense, Brian, you can shove that right up your arse. Absolutely no way do I look like him. So you can take that and put that up your arse, Brian. No offense, buddy. But yeah, you can take that. You can put that where the sun don't shine completely, Brian. Definitely no way. Oh, God almighty. What have we started now in this chat now? Insults like that on Christmas Eve. Exactly. Good God almighty. Definitely not. Hey, Brian laughing, as I mentioned. Yeah, I do not look like anything like Ken Barlow at all. So there you go. Block him. I'll be very close to doing that if he keeps it up the way that is. The shark looks like Ganacho. Hey. Anyway, I'm going to get the score prediction in for Boxing Day now. So this is what I am going with for our game on Tuesday at Nottingham Forest. So let's get it up. There we go. So I'm going to go say Newcastle United 3, Nottingham Forest 0. I'm going to go Isak, Bruno, and I'm going to go for Lewis Miley to get another home goal as well for us. So Newcastle United 3, Nottingham Forest 0 is my score prediction. Again, the goal scorers, I'm going to go for Isak, Bruno, and Lewis Miley to get the goals for us on Tuesday. Let us know what you think. Can we win that by that? If you've got different ones that haven't put yours in yet, get those in there as well. So let's all pray at the feet of Miggy Drobelhanger to wish Miggy a hat trick. Drum roll. Says White Trout, absolutely 8-0 win. Oh, loving the optimism there. Wow. And Bia, you can shove that right up your arse as well for all I care. No offense to you as well, mate. Lee Charnley, absolutely no way. I hitting 2-1 to us, says White Trout. Fair enough. Give Forest give us a game when you come up to St. James's Park. So different score predictions as well. Lewis, hope you well. 2-0 Newcastle. Happy Christmas. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you have a great one as well, Lewis. PD Charlie, absolutely no way. No way in hell. No. So no offense, you can put that where the sun don't shine as well. So there you are. I think Nuno will have them tightened again. He could do. But we really go at them. We can really open them up because how we've opened a lot of teams up at home this season. So there you are. Because there's loads of people wishing each other a Merry Christmas as well. So then, guys, I'm going to start to wrap up the show. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, first of all, I'll have to make sure I let people know what is coming up on the channel first. So, of course, there'll be nothing much tomorrow because I'll be busy a lot of the time, spend time with the family on Christmas Day. I could bring maybe something quick, maybe like just a YouTube short, but that's it. There'll be no live shows for tomorrow. The Tuesday I'll be at the game, so there'll be quick thoughts after the game as well. There'll be fan reactions, and of course either on the same day or the next day will be the match reviews and the player ratings with myself and Mason. So that's what we do got coming up as well. So there you are. What we got coming up so far. And then Pearson looks like Botman age 12. Good grief. Hope you have it all super Christmas. All the best. And Brian, you can shove that right up your ass as well. Lily Savage, no way. Merry Christmas and have a great new year for 2024. All the best, mate. You as well. My also Merry Christmas, Peter. Have a good one. You as well, Brian. And to yourself, Peter, very Merry Christmas. Lily Proudlock, no, you can get lost with that. The best Pete and all in the chat. You as well, Ian. Have a great one. Merry Christmas. You as well, Patrick. Take care as well. Remember, guys, if you haven't enjoyed the show, remember to hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results as well. And please, again, if you're brand new at the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, please remember to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. We're on our way there. Help us get there as soon as we can. You're appreciated. Is always supported as always. It's always appreciated, your support. And of course, the bell notification, it will let you know whenever a live show or pre-recorded video does take place on the channel. So do hit that to keep you notified on what we got coming up as well. And if you want to donate the channel, feel free to do so. And of course, if you want to consider becoming a member for just 99p a month, just hit the join button and you'll be put into the next prize draw that we look to do on this channel as well. So if you want to be in the chance of that, it's your chance to become a member as well. So we're down to these last few comments. Red, room, eat and drink and be merry. Absolutely. Blankety blank. Merry Christmas, everyone. You as well. Beer, Dean Gaffney. Good grief. No, I'm loving Merry Christmas, everyone. You as well. White Tread. Hope you have a great one. Well, guys, enjoy whatever you're doing and all. And Merry Christmas to you all. Have a fantastic day. As well, whatever plans you are getting up to as well. All the best to everyone for you as well. Hope you have a great time. And yeah, enjoy yourselves. As I mentioned, what all the years are getting up to. And again, I'd like to wish you, all of you, a very Merry Christmas indeed. So have a great one. So guys, Merry Christmas. You as well, Lewis. Take care, everyone. Well, guys, see you all later. Take care again. Merry Christmas to you all. Have a great one. Away the lads.